Hello, I'm Adam Newman. This is my official YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support them. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Full the 24th of June, 2026 Wednesday. Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is Tuesday, a genuinely beautiful day to spill some massive tea, and we are so happy to have you here with us as we dive into the absolute madness of Genoa City. Grab your iced coffees and strap in, because we are going on a wild ride today. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Okay? I'm literally filming this while I'm running errands, sitting in the sweltering Target parking lot with my AC blasting, because I just had to jump on here and vent. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I was mid-skincare last night, literally smeared a charcoal mask all over my expensive white rug when I saw what was going down with Diane and Nikki, and I legit had to yeet my phone across the room. We're not just watching this show anymore, we are invested. Like my soul has actually left my body, and I am personally victimized by these writers. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let's talk about Kyle Abbott, because bestie, be for real right now. Kyle is straight up turning into a private investigator, and I am totally living for it. So, Doctor, Lawrence Markham, who we already know is basically the shadiest man to ever walk the earth, and don't even get me started on his weirdly perfectly ironed suits. Like, who has the time to press a lapel that sharply when they are committing felonies? Showed up at the Abbott mansion to talk to Jack. Jack is genuinely clueless, bless his heart, pacing the floor and letting Patty Williams manipulate him. But Kyle is not having it. Kyle is basically going full stealth mode, secretly tailing this mysterious doctor, with the desperate hope of finding out where his mother is being held hostage. I'm picturing Kyle in like a black trench coat, hiding behind perfectly manicured bushes, which is honestly so unhinged, but also exactly the kind of cinematic mayhem we deserve right now. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Diane Jenkins Abbott is currently trapped in a literal barred room, and she is not playing games anymore. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, Diane has realized that she is not getting out of this creepy doctor's house anytime soon. She has explored every inch of that padded cell-adjacent nightmare. She's already threatened him with a letter opener, and she knows brute force won't work. So what does our manipulative queen do? She starts hoarding sleeping pills. Yes, she is straight up faking her symptoms, asking for sedatives to calm her nerves, and stashing them away like a squirrel preparing for a very toxic winter. Her plan is to drug Dr. Markham and knock him out cold. I am hyperventilating right now, just thinking about the sheer audacity of this woman. She is plotting a dangerous, high-stakes escape, and I am genuinely here for the villain-turned-survivor arc. She is basically playing 4D chess while this doctor thinks he's in control. But wait, it gets crazier. Diane isn't just hoarding pills. She is turning on the charm. She is basically buttering up Dr. Markham, flattering his massive, fragile male ego, and playing the role of the compliant, fascinated patient. She is laying it on so thick, complimenting his intellect, making him feel like he is the smartest guy in the room. And honestly, the lighting in that barred room is giving her this weird, angelic glow, like random aesthetic choice by the lighting department. But it's working. She is using every ounce of her feminine wiles to disarm him. You have to remember, this is Diane Jenkins. This woman faked her own death for a decade. She knows how to manipulate a man, and she is using every tool in her arsenal. I'm calling it right now, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. What if Diane's charm offensive works a little too well? What if Dr. Markham actually falls in love with her? Send help. If this man develops a sick, twisted obsession with her because she stroked his ego, the stakes are astronomical. It would be a full-blown psychological masterpiece, like a twisted Beauty and the Beast, but with more sleeping pills, medical malpractice, and books by Dr. Alan Laurent, ominously sitting on the shelf in the background. They are officially on my do not perceive list if they make this a romance. I am so done, but also I cannot look away. It's giving major Stockholm Syndrome vibes, but reverse? Florence Nightingale Syndrome? Whatever it is, I am unwell. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Let's pivot to the Newman Ranch, because I am physically vibrating from the stress. Besties, Nikki Newman is not just having migraines. It is a tumor. A straight-up tumor on her optic nerve. I am legitimately unwell. My chest hurts. Nikki is hiding this terminal, terrifying diagnosis from Victor, and she is suffering in silence. She thinks she is protecting him, or maybe she is just terrified to say it out loud, but it is destroying her from the inside out. And the dramatic irony of it all is making me spiral. Because wait, remember what we found out yesterday from the timeline updates? Victor is already playing the devoted husband while secretly drugging her and making her sign away her Newman Enterprises shares. He got her to sign a medical power of attorney that was basically a trap to steal her personal corporate assets while she is terrified of dying. So Nikki is hiding a literal brain tumor, and Victor is growing suspicious of her secrecy, all while he is actively looting her estate. I cannot even. Victor Newman is the most toxic, calculating man on the planet, and I'm screaming into a pillow right now. How can he be worried about her health while simultaneously robbing her blind? It is giving major, I love you, but I love your money more, energy, and I am genuinely disgusted, but also completely captivated by the sheer evil of it all. Then we have Claire Grace Newman, sweet, innocent Claire, who is basically stuck in the middle of this toxic wasteland. Claire knows something is wrong. She is trying so hard to respect Nikki's wishes and keep her mouth shut, but the pressure is getting to her. She's on the verge of exposing the truth, dropping little hints that might force Nikki to finally confess the optic nerve tumor to Victor. Claire is like a ticking time bomb of morality in a family that basically invented lying. If Claire spills the tea, the fallout is going to go nuclear. I swear, if Victor uses Claire's hints to further manipulate Nikki's assets, I am going to march into my television and fight him myself. And don't even get me started on the vibes over with Victoria. Victoria is absolutely desperate. She is watching her mother deteriorate. She already suspects Victor is up to no good with the trust funds and the liquidations, and she is grasping at straws. So what does she do? She goes to Nate Hastings. Yes, Nate, who isn't even practicing medicine right now, but Victoria is so desperate for answers that she needs him to give her the raw medical statistics. She is basically begging Nate to tell her if Nikki's original doctor was right, or if there is some miracle cure for an optic nerve tumor. Nate is trying to be realistic, throwing out cold, hard statistics and medical jargon, and Victoria is just shattering before our eyes. The psychological damage this family inflicts on each other is genuinely unparalleled. And can we just pause for a second to talk about the absolute emotional damage this is doing to me personally? Like, I have been sitting here thinking about Jack Abbott blindly dealing with Patty's blackmail while Kyle is out here doing the actual legwork. Jack is literally agonizing over a staged photo of Diane in a padded cell, and Kyle is the only one using his brain. It feels like a personal attack on my soul that the adults in this town cannot communicate for 5 seconds without it turning into a hostage situation or a hostile corporate takeover. Genuinely, if Kyle doesn't find that house soon, I am going to lose my mind. I am too unwell to handle the suspense. Every single time the camera pans to Diane looking angelic while secretly plotting murder, or Nikki clutching her head in agony while Victor signs another transfer deed, I lose a year off my life. By the end of the week, Victor is going to step up because Nikki's symptoms are going to take a sudden, terrifying turn for the worse. He is going to do whatever it takes to help her. But is he doing it because he genuinely loves her and the tumor revelation snaps him out of his corporate greed? Or because he needs her alive long enough to finish transferring all her funds? My brain cannot process this level of manipulation. Some people are saying this medical nightmare might actually be the thing that saves Nikki and Victor's marriage. Bestie, be for real right now. A marriage saved by an optic nerve tumor and corporate embezzlement? Only in Genoa City. I am literally hyperventilating right now. The sheer gravity of these events is too much. Between Kyle playing amateur detective in the bushes, Diane seducing her captor with sleeping pills jingling in her pocket, Nikki slowly losing her vision to a tumor, and Victor being a literal supervillain husband, my grip on reality is slipping. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. I need to go finish my errands before I start screaming in this parking lot again. Did I mention how much I hate Dr. Markham suits? Ugh. Anyway, manifesting that Diane knocks him out by Friday and Victoria exposes Victor's financial crimes. Stay tuned, besties, because this is about to be the most insane week of our lives, and my heart genuinely cannot take it.